You always see people make scrambled eggs with either they either put milk in it or cream to cut it, and I'm gonna do one today with just straight scrambled eggs without that, because I actually like scrambled eggs better when they're not cut with either milk or cream, because I think that tends to kind of mute the flavor. It kind of mutes the flavor of the egg, you know. It just sort of takes away and sort of obfuscates it, you know, kind of pushes the egg into the background. And I like the egg flavor to be really rich and beautiful and right up front. So we're just going to add a couple eggs in here, and we got a pan going on a small pan on a small burner going in the background that we've preheated for about 5 minutes with about 2 teaspoons of butter in it. And we're just going to add some sea salt and some black pepper, and we're just going to whisk these up. So we're going to go left and right with the whisk, because I want to blend them really, really good. I don't want like that white membrane in there, and I don't want like a really dark yellow streak. So we're going to go forward, and then we're going to go backward. And just keep blending these together while the butter melts in the pan. I got 2 teaspoons of butter for 2 large eggs, because I like a lot of butter, but no milk or cream, because it takes away the beautiful color and the rich flavor of the egg. And if you beat them up really good like this, they're going to be really fluffy and really light and buttery and super tender. They're just going to be absolutely fantastic. And they're going to have a lot more flavor, I think, than when you water them down with milk or cream. Just butter. So that's what you want. You want to get them like really frothy, so it looks like it's almost like a beer or a cup of coffee or something. Nice foam head on it. Okay. Then we're going to drop the toast down. And we'll be right back. Okay, so the toast is going. The butter is nice and perfectly melted, and now I'm just going to add, with like a curved spatula like that, the eggs into the pan. And I want to do kind of a combination between like the old style grandma recipe and the French technique. You know, the French, they like to just keep whisking it constantly, and it ends up being really, really wet. But it has a wonderful, super soft texture to it, and I like that. But then I also, you know, a lot of people think that the French version is undercooked, like it's too wet, and it turns a lot of people off, like a wet, gooey egg. So I want the eggs to be more firm, like Grandma used to do it, where you just let it sit in the pan and let it kind of get a little more firm before you stir it. So I'm doing kind of a combination between the two, because I want this to come like right in between the two of them, where it has the French, you know, moist, soft texture, but the eggs are more firm, like Grandma used to do, where you're not having to eat the eggs with a straw. We don't want that. So we're just going to keep slowly folding these together and mixing them together, and then by the time the toast pops up, the eggs will be done, and then we'll just plate it. Okay, so now I got some rye toast here. I love rye toast. Look at that absolutely gorgeous color. You know, I like a rye toast, or like a multigrain, something that's really high in fiber, and so it's going to be nice and crispy and golden brown on the outside, but it's going to be really soft on the inside. And I'm not going to butter the toast because I put so much butter in the eggs. I want the eggs to have incredible flavor. Let my butter be in the egg, and then my sacrifice will be no butter on the toast, so I don't kill myself, right? But it's all about the butter, because we're not using any milk or any cream. So if you look, you can see they're just absolutely gorgeous. They're fluffy and moist, but they're not gooey. And I'm just going to take them and just put them right on the toast, kind of like how you do avocado toast, you know? And you could do it with, I mean, you could put tomato, you could melt cheese, you could use some fresh herbs, you could put some bacon on there, you could do whatever you want. But they just come nice and soft, and they have incredible color, incredible flavor. I think more flavor and better color without them being cut with milk or cream, just butter. So there you have it. Some simple basic scrambled eggs. No milk or cream, just butter, just flavor.